let's get into these nails. So tonight I'll be doing my own nails. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out when we are live and in action. Now, I was going to do this live tomorrow, but since I cannot sleep, then I'm going to just go ahead and do this now. So, y'all, we're going to do a quick little nail set. I will be using my Exagi number 17. You can screenshot. And we're going to keep moving on, okay? So I'm going to be, let me zoom in a little bit. I'm going to be using my Exagi nail color, number 17. And then we're also going to be using Morta and also a white. So I kind of generally like to use this color as a base color. It's just a regular color. Regular like nudish, pinkish color. I don't really know what to call this color, but I like the color. I just know that much. And yeah. So we're going to go sidewall to sidewall, making sure that we fill in the nail from cuticle to tip. And then if you get any on the outside perimeter of your nail, we're just going to clean that up, okay? So trying to see which one I want to do. Which I feel like I'll just go in here and here. And so the base color on my nails for the acrylic color is called Numnig. So yeah. Okay. So got a little bit of cleanup to do. But more importantly, we're going from cuticle to tip. Okay. Cuticle to tip. Okay. And then we're going to go in with our Morta. Now, I don't wear pink generally. I know how I feel about pink, or if you don't know how I feel about pink, it's just not like my style. It's not my stilo. But because we're in the spirit of Valentine's Day, here's the color, y'all. I'm like, well, girl, you got to get out of your head. So I'm going to make sure I have a nice grip here, and I'm going to go in with this color. And it's more so giving like a deep pinkish with a little bit of purple in it to me. But I don't know. What would y'all call this color? Because, child, they did not name the color. They just gave it a number, okay? They gave it a number, okay? Y'all let me know what y'all would call this color. And then, as you can see, I still need to fill in the side wall areas here. So I'm just going to go in and fill those in. And if you get a little bit on your nail, it's okay. We're going to clean it up, okay? Okay, we ain't getting discouraged, okay? And then I'm going to go in here on my pinky and do the same thing, okay? Now, you want to make sure you are getting that cuticle area really good, or else the color will, you know, just look skippity-loo, skip to my loo, okay? But if you like looking skippity-loo, skip to my loo, then baby, do that, okay? Ain't no shame in your game, honey, okay? But anywho, that's not what I'm going for. So I'm just taking my time and just getting that full cuticle area. And then, like I said, if we have some cleanup we need to do, we just gonna have to clean it up. Now, typically, I just use my good old handy dandy Let me show y'all what they look like so we can clean these up. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out when I'm live and in action, okay? So I use these right here. These little toothpicks with cotton balls or whatever on the side, on the outside of them or whatever. And I add a little acetone to them, okay? And then we just go around the nail bed, okay, like so, okay? And we clean it up. You know, it ain't nothing to it but to do it, okay? All right, we got this, right? Y'all got this. For all of my nail girlies that are just starting or nail people that are just starting, y'all, everything ain't gonna be perfect, okay? It's not gonna be perfect. Nothing in life is perfect, honey, okay? We can get close to it, but baby, the process of it all is what matters, okay? You can't be beating yourself up because you don't get it on the first, second, or third try. You know what I'm saying? You know? When you are growing and pouring into something, you know what I'm saying? Nourishing something, you know, there are going to be days where, you know, the process may be stalled because of whatever. But the process don't stop because you're still watering it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you all to never give up on yourself. And if it's something that you want to do, then baby, do it. Okay? It ain't nothing to it but to do it. Okay? All right. Now we're going to go in with our this Nor brand, black and white. This is a pretty cool brand. This is my first time using them. And so I'm going to go in with the white. Typically, I use my Rosalind white, but tonight I'm going to use this white. Okay? All right. So we're going to go in with our white. And then put that here. Okay, we're going to make sure we're going sidewall to sidewall. Okay. All right. All right. Take your time. Now, if you're in a rush, then I don't suggest you I don't suggest you do your nails. I suggest you just get you some press-ons like I always tell y'all and just let that do what it do. But you have to be patient with your craft. You know what I'm saying? You really do. And the best advice that I can give is just continue to practice and give yourself grace. Okay? You ain't gonna be where everybody else is. Okay? It just don't happen like that. You know, your process is your process. So just live in that moment, baby. Okay? Oh, I am tickled, honey. Okay? So I'm just taking my time, making sure I'm going from sidewall to sidewall, cuticle to tip. Okay? And if you see any of the colors on here and you would like to try them and I have not listed them in the description, then child, let me know, okay? Yeah, this is a hot mess. This white is a hot mess, okay? I ain't even gonna lie. But that's why you clean it up and, you know, you don't get discouraged, okay? So we're gonna do the same thing here. Take our little stick here. Put a little acetone on it and stuff and things. You see how I swipe this? Swiping no swiper. Just swipe it off, baby. Just swipe it off. Just look over your shoulder, honey. I am tickled. Anywho, moving on. All right, so we're going to do that there. So I still got a little bit right here that I need to clean up, okay? And if you see something, like I always tell y'all, just go ahead and clean up the nails, okay? It's better for you to clean up now than to wait and then be like, oh, shoot, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you didn't, okay? Just saying, okay? Anywho, moving on. All right, so this is what the first coat is giving, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in the nail lamp. And while I'm in the nail lamp, I'm going to show you all of the colors since we have people in here now. that I'm using. And I'm using one of my favorite brands, Exagi. Okay. Exagi. Yeah, I'm just turning on my lamp. Oh, shoot. See, okay, I just messed up my nail right here, but that's okay. We're going to just take that little bit off, and I'm going to move on. It didn't mess it up too crazy because, you know, it was just something that kind of got on it. This little thing got on it, but we can move on. It didn't do nothing. It didn't do no damage, okay? But if it messes up or takes off any color, make sure you are putting that color back on, okay? It's okay. It's all right. All right, anywho, moving on. All right, y'all. So my favorite brand, y'all, here it is. Exagi. Okay, number 17. If you have been watching me for some time now, y'all know I love me a good Exagi. Okay, the brand is thick like me. Okay. Oh, I am tickled. Y'all see that? But when I say that color is thick, honey, thick. And I know people, some of the girlies or some of y'all do not like thick polishes, okay? But I love a thick polish. And it's a nice nude. We also have a Morta color. Morta, you can screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. This is their number 113. Like I was saying, it's a mixture between dark pink and purple-ish. I don't know. Can y'all see that? Yeah, that's better. So it's a nice mix. And like I said, I can rock that color over a pink because it's not so pink. And then here is the vibrant white that we're using by Noir. Noir. Okay. So we have those there. Okay, so this set is going to be very simple and easy, so you all can practice at home on your nails, or you can practice on your nail hand, whatever have you. Okay, all right. And so I'm just going back in with my second coat, just taking my time, spreading my brush nice and smoothly, evenly all over the nail. And something that might help you all is making sure you don't have too much polish on the brush, okay? That can definitely help you with, you know, not so much cleanup, okay? All right, now you can take it from me or you don't have to take it at all, okay? I'm just, you know, I'm just an at-home nail tech, y'all, okay? But one day I will be certified, you know, I will be certified one day. One of my aspirations and goals this year is to just go ahead and just get them licensed, y'all. And what I want to say is, for those of y'all that are also thinking about going to school, y'all, don't beat yourself up if you ain't got no money to go to school, none of that. Y'all, they have grants out there that will help you pay for your school. So look up those grants, and if you're fortunate enough like me, and you know, and you can pay some of it out of pocket, at least half of it out of pocket, just do it that way. Or if you're eligible for financial aid, just go ahead and just go to school, y'all. Just go to school. Just go get your license, y'all. We can do this, okay? We can do this, okay? Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay. All right. Yes, honey. Because we can do all things through who? Okay. All right. Y'all already know. All right. We're going to go in with our mortar. This beautiful color, y'all. And this is just the first coat, okay? This is just the first coat. So let's see what the second coat is going to be giving, okay? But back to my combos, to you all that may want to go to school like me, and, you know, you're just in a headspace where, like, you know, the climate is changing right now, especially when it comes to school and student loans and FAFSA and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want that to be a discouragement, because right now, even without you going to school, y'all can get y'all a nail hand, practice on your own hand, practice on your mama, sister, you know, anybody, you know. your significant other, you know, practice on them, y'all. It really will help you. So when you do go to school, it's that much more seamless, you know, and easy for you. Now, I ain't went to school yet, but I'm on my way. Almost there. I'm almost there. Oh, wait. Anywho, moving on to our second coat on our pinky. Y'all, this color is popping, baby. It make me want to put on some clothes and go out. Okay. Okay, baby. On that midnight train to Georgia, baby. Glad it's night. Yes, honey. Yes, baby. Anywho, moving on. All right, so make sure you're getting that cuticle and taking your time. You see how I'm slowing up, taking my time? You take your time, baby. You can do it. Take your time. Do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Yes. Take your time, baby. Okay. And like I said, you can see I messed up right there. But that ain't finna stop me from letting y'all see my mess up, baby. Okay? Be real and raw with yourself, okay? Mistakes are bound to happen, but that's when you know you're growing, okay? And you're learning and you're elevating and it percolating, okay? All right? Okay? All right. 2026 is our year, baby. Okay? Anywho, moving on to the Exagi color that's thick like me, okay? We're gonna go ahead and put this second coat on there. Hey, Exotica. Happy New Year. Thank you. So we're going to go on in and put our second coat of our nude on here. And then, like y'all just saw me mess up a little bit. It's okay. We're going to just fill that in, okay? We're taking our time. We're taking our time. We're taking our time. We are not getting flustered. We have all the tools and stuff and things that we need. And we're just going to clean that up. Now, something about this color, because it's so thick, you really, really, really do not need that much on there, okay? For these thicker polishes, do not put too much on your nail, okay? Or it would just look so crumbly. To me, that's just in my opinion, my IMO, okay? So, but to each their own, okay? All right. So, we're going to just take our time and put the colors from cuticle, sidewall to sidewall. And I have to keep stressing it. I stressed it in all of my videos because, you know, seamlessly, sometimes people be thinking, you know, that only applies to acrylic, the sidewall to sidewall method, even though they know to go from the acrylic to tip. But then they get, sometimes I've seen people get a little flustered or whatever. But you just want to make sure you go from your cuticle to your tip. Hey, baby. No, I didn't. Oh, my God. I didn't even see you down there. Oh, thanks, honey. So you want to make sure you do that, okay? So I messed up a little bit right here. So I'm going to just take this tool, add a little acrylic, and then I'm just literally going to clean this up, okay? We're going to clean this up. Okay, now because this is so thick, like I said, you don't want to oversaturate the nail with all of that polish, nor do you want to oversaturate it with you know, oversaturate that cuticle area anyway. So yeah, we're just gonna clean that up. Okay, so we got a nice clean second coat. Okay, so this is what the second coat is giving. Okay, nice and easy. Okay. Nice and easy, okay? All right, so we're gonna pop this in. Oh, shooty. I messed up my white again, y'all. Y'all see that line? Thank you, baby. Keep the light on. That's the $15. Oh, Lord. I guess, y'all. I'm talking to Sugar. Sugar done went up in the store yesterday, y'all, and bought so much stuff, y'all. Anywho, moving on. So we're going to correct this white. We're going to go in and fix that line right there. Now, you do not need a whole lot of polish because you're doing a correcting right now. Correction, excuse me, right now. And what am I talking about correcting? Child. I'm sounding like some of these folk. Never mind. Anywho, right. I just said I had to hush. You know you ought to slow down. You've been working so hard. This way is it good? Hell no, I ain't know I had lost weight up in the section. I don't know, Cody had baby so bad doing all that damn barking. And you know how I be feeling when I'm trying to nap and stuff. I told my people on here, I said, since I can't sleep, I come on here and do my nails, okay? All right, y'all, here we go. We gonna pop it in the nail lamp, okay? Baby. Okay, now. Ooh, yeah, that is. Ooh wee. Yeah. All right, y'all. So if you missed my y'all know I like to do a little intermission. If you missed my last live, here are the nails we did from the last live. Not my favorite set, but as I kept looking at them, I'm like, okay, they look cute. I like the electric look of it all. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to continue to let you all know, y'all, it don't matter if you like the dang nails or not. Outside of your own nails, baby, just practice, okay? What are you waiting for? I said, paint them like you do. Paint them like you do. Okay. Yes. Okay. And then we got a little cat eye action. These are one of my favorite love sets. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, moving on. You know, I just want y'all to just be encouraged and don't be beating yourself up because your stuff don't look like the next person and this and that. It ain't meant to look like nobody else. It meant to look like your own work, okay? Period, point, the blank. Okay? All right. So now we're going to take our blooming polish. This is Exagi. I love me a good Exagi brand, y'all. So this is Exagi brand, and then this is their blooming gel, okay? This right here is their 0 point, wait, 0 point, hold on. This is the box that it comes in too. So this is their 15 milliliter. And then their blooming polish comes in 15 milliliters as well. So really good brand. You're gonna get a bang for your buck. It is a little pricey or whatever, but hey, who cares? When you it ain't so pricey. They like $3-4 a piece, but you can get 6 for like $8 or 4 for like $6. So whatever you want to do it your way. So this is their blooming nail polish. You know, this is what it looks like. So we're gonna bloom this. We're going to bloom this nail just a little bit. Y'all know I like me a good little old bloom. So I'm going to put a little bit of that bloom polish on there. And then we're going to just get a nice even coat on the nail. Okay. I don't have a whole lot of the blooming polish on this brush. I have enough. But, yeah, you don't want to oversaturate it with the bloom polish either, okay? So we're going to take our palette. This is our palette. Make sure you have a palette, especially if you're using multiple colors. That just helps, you know. That just helps. So I'm going to take a little bit of my mortar, place it on the palette. And then we're going to bloom the nail, okay? I'm going to bloom the nail, okay? Now, here we go. We're going to take our double-headed dotting tool, okay? Okay? Yes, take our double-headed dotting tool. Now, I'm going to use the smaller side here. And then I'm just going to go in with some little squigglies or whatever. Like so. Okay? You can squiggly it however you want. But I don't have a rhyme or rhythm. Y'all just know I like the look overall. I do want it to be covering the majority of the nail. So I will be going in like so. Okay. All right. So we'll put a little bit right here. Okay. All right. Okay, so that is what it's looking like. Kind of like that look. So a little closer. So it's just blooming now. So I wanted to cover like the cuticle area just a little more. So I'm just going to spread it a little more, okay? And then, yeah, I don't want it to do too much, just enough, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just pop this in a nail lamp. Kind of look like a little half heart, don't it? All right, so for the blooming polish, I usually try to put mine up on like 90 seconds or whatever. And then I'm going to move on to the next nail. Now, the next nail is going to have a French tip. And so my French tip will be white. So I'm going to use a thin, just a little thin little brush here. So I'm going to go in with my Burano here. Hey, Jonika. So I'm going to go in with my little white brush Burano. I got this off of Amazon. Now, these come in a set of 5. Okay? 5 or, no, these come in a set of 6. And, y'all, they want number like $6, $7 for all of them or whatever. No, actually, I'm lying. These are like $8. So, you know, but on Amazon, child, you gonna pay, child, y'all know how Amazon do. They is a gimmick. Amazon is a gimmick, okay? Anywho, moving on, I'm gonna take a little bit of my white, place it on my palette like that or whatever and things. And then I'm gonna be using this white to just outline my my nails, so that we can, you know, move on to our design and stuff and things, okay? Now the design, I am gonna just do something very simple, like I say all the time. So y'all, this how it's looking so far. It's so cute. We so fly. We so cool. Okay? Now, all your sets, though, I want to say this disclaimer. Everybody not gonna like your sets, but as long as you like your sets, that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't doing a set on yourself and you just practicing, just practice. Don't be thinking about what the hell somebody else gonna say. Do you really care? Is they doing the work? They ain't doing the damn work. So you keep doing you, okay? Y'all are phenomenal, okay? I tell my people all the time. You know, my people is phenomenal, okay? All right, so here we go with the French tip, okay? Now, you can do your French tip with the T, A, or you can just go in on the side. For the purposes of this video, child, y'all gonna watch me do it the A way, okay? Now, actually, that's too low. I'm already starting out wrong, y'all. Oh, but that's okay. You're going to go in with your lint-free wipe and wipe it off with a little acetone. I got this thing in my mouth, y'all. So I want my tip to be not so low, so I'm going to go about here, okay? And then we're going to just go in like so. Can y'all see that without the glare? Okay. All right, so we're going to go in from the side wall of it all, and then we're going to go in from the other side wall of it all, okay? All right, if you have to dip your brush, dip the damn brush, okay? Dip it. Dip it, okay? And then we're going to do the same thing. Now, I have to be quiet sometimes because then I get the messing up. Now, you're going to always have to correct the line and fix it up, right? If you don't get it right the first time. That's totally fine. French tips are not for the faint of heart. And then, like I always tell y'all, it's so many French police out there, child. You should do it this way. That is not the correct way. Girl, do you see this French? Get up off my okay? You know what I'm saying? So, I just want y'all to stay encouraged. Do not be worried about what these folks talking about. As long as you got it Frenched the way you want it Frenched and it's nice and Frenched, Shoot, that's all that matter. If you want your French to be more oval, make it more oval. If you want it to be like mine, more round, make it like mine. You know what I'm saying? But baby, y'all got this. I just hate to see people not really chasing their goals and dreams because they always worry about what the next person gonna say. I don't like that. That really annoys me. When y'all are so good at what you do, even if you aren't where you want to be, you all are phenomenal. God gave you gifts and talents not to just sit on them. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna be no damn expert overnight. Who told y'all that? Okay. All right. You can do all things, boo. Period. Point the blank. Anywho. Hey, everybody. Hey, SSB. Okay. So now I'm just taking my brush here. And I am going to... Thank you so much, Exotica. I am taking my brush. And now I'm just going in, filling in on that line. Now, this may help some of you all, you know, that may struggle with this part or whatever, feel a little bit better, because you can actually see, you can fully see, you know, the full French of it all once you fill in the nail, right? And then just go in and correct it. You see how I'm getting a little bit on the side? I don't care, okay? It's bound to happen. But we're going to clean it up and we're going to make it look fire and desire, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, okay? Anywho. All right, so we got most of what we want on there. The rest we're going to fill in with our handy dandy thin liner brush. Thin liner brush. Now, y'all, a thin liner brush will take you so far versus those thicker ones. Because I'm telling you, hold on. And then you doing your own nails, child. Ain't nothing nobody could tell me. I ain't going to no shop getting upset with nobody. It ain't nothing nobody could tell me other than give me some advice on how I can get better at it. Okay? Y'all got to stop letting these folks psych you out your talents and your gifts and, you know, everything and everything. Now, we're going to clean this baby up, okay? We're going to take our handy dandy toothpick, okay? And we're going to put a little acetone on there, okay? Hey, Adore. Hey, Maria. Maria. All right. So, we're going to clean that up, okay? So, we're going to clean our French tip up because it's just it's over a little bit more than what I want, okay? So, we're going to fix that. Exactly. She said, oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you, Pooh. All right. So now, if you want to take any of that off, take your handy dandy tool, get some acetone on there, and just clean it up. We ain't getting upset. We ain't getting bent out of shape because, oh, it didn't work out. I didn't get the smile. We don't care about none of that. Stop beating yourself up. Give yourself some grace. You can do it, okay? And the biggest thing is that, you know, the smile line will trip people up, and they'll just give up on the French of it all. Like, they won't even come back to the French. And it's like, no, you gonna keep tricking yourself out of your blessing and your gift if you don't go all the way. If you ain't making mistakes, you ain't, you know, messing up even just a little bit. You know, everything ain't gonna be perfect all the time. Professionals, do y'all not know it? Y'all be seeing them folks at the shop, they mess up, but they keep going on your nails, okay? If that was the case, they wouldn't even have a shop. If that was the case, they wouldn't even have their license. You know what I'm saying? And here you are practicing. You are good at what you do, but you can't get down this one design. So you gonna give up? We ain't giving up. This is 2026, okay? Period. Point the blank. Okay? Period. Okay? All right. Anywho, we're gonna move on. Okay, so I took off what I don't want, but y'all can see that that line, that smile line can be a little bit better. So we just gonna correct that, okay? All right. So I'm gonna start from here. Okay, and work my way right here. Okay, still got a little bit too much on this side right here. But this is where I say you have to be patient with yourself. You see how I'm mistakenly messing up just a little bit right here on this side? Now, this side I done got down. It's this side right here we need to take off, okay? Just take it off. Take it off. Okay. There we go. There we go. So we took it off. And now we just gonna correct. Okay. We ain't have to do too much. But now we have our French tip. Yay! And the crowd goes wild, okay? It goes wild. Anywho. So we're going to do the same thing here, making them pretty even to one another. Okay? Pretty even to one another. We're going to take our time. Okay? What I be saying? You know you ought to slow down. Yes, okay, we're going to go in with our white. Hold on, y'all. My feet are cold. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab my heater. Child, my feet freezing, child. Oh, my feet are so cold. Y'all, and happy Martin Luther King Day tomorrow. Actually, his birthday was Friday, I think. But I'm off tomorrow. So, shout out to he. Don't. Yeah, just back up. Back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Alright, y'all. We got my heater. I cannot deal. My feet freezing over here. Freezing over here. Alright. Whew. My feet was cold, y'all. I couldn't do it. Okay, here we go. Now. But yeah, happy Martin Luther King Day to y'all. I'm off tomorrow, so it's a late night for me. It's only 9:16 here. Took me a mini nap because Coda would not hush his dang on mouth. So I just had to get on up. All right, anywho. We're going to go ahead and French tip this nail here, okay? All right, so make sure you have a nice grip here. Like, make sure your pinky is nice and firm and flush to your hand. And, you know, I know some people like, oh, that don't even matter. As long as you can do it, does matter. You got to have a nice grip so that you can go in and articulate that line to how you want it to be. Okay? Now, go in with a little bit more white. Okay, hold on, y'all. Go in with a little more white. And then we're going to just fill this in, okay? You're going to take your time. And if it don't look like a line, a smile line, we'll make it look like one. Make it. Okay? Got a little bit of paint there, but that's okay. We are articulating the line and we'll clean up everything that is not what we want, okay? So I kind of got the base of it, you know? So we're going to go in. I'm going to fill it in. with some white, and then we'll crisp the line in just a second. See, I don't beat myself up if I don't get it right, you know, right and tight, because I know where I'm going with it. Don't get me wrong. Me practicing this way helps me so much when I'm doing other folks' nails, because it's just boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. However, on my hand, if I have to go in 16, 1,100 times just to get it right, that's what I'm going to do. Because, again, it's only going to help me evolve when I am, you know, working with other people or doing other folks' nails. You know what I'm saying? And you know, making sure they all nice and pretty and stuff and things. Now, we got a lot of cleanup to do, but that's okay. This ain't nothing that this good old toothpick can't handle, baby. So we're going to go in, just clean up the lines here. We will have to fix that smile line, okay? Because, baby, it don't look like no French. That look like a hoagie. I am tickled. Anywho, moving on. You gotta make it fun. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't making it fun, then what are you doing? Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey. Hey, y'all. Yeah, I ain't see everybody. Hey, Ember. Thank you, Exotica. Thank you, Maria. Hey, ATW. Hey, y'all. Yes, I do. I only got about 4 paying customers, but hey, one day I'll have more. Like I said, like, I plan to obtain my nail license here soon. And y'all will be going on that journey with me. I'll be doing more videos then than I will be doing lives. Just because I want to vlog my process. Because y'all done seen me starting. I had some ugly nails. Some ugly nails. I'm just now getting to a point where I'm just like, I'm pretty good. You know, I'm just pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not where I want to be, but I'm pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So, yeah, y'all. Okay. So, we just going to fix this nail right here. We're going to fix the nail right here. If you will. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Exotica. All right. So, just correcting that smile line, okay? And going back in, filling it in, okay? So, let's look at it. Oh, we got some cleanup to do from here to here, and that's okay. So, we're going to just clean that up. And now that I'm looking at this one, oh. I think I just messed it up, y'all. But that's okay. All right. Anywho, we're going to clean both of them up. And we're going to pop these nails in the nail lampion. Okay? Okay. So for this one, I'm just going to take this one back off. Okay? We're going to take it off. Okay? Then we'll clean her up in just a second. This one here, I have to look from this side to this side so I can see. I'm going to start from here. Okay. And literally, you don't need a lot of acetone, just a little bit on the toothpick, okay? And you're going to just do-do-do-do-do, baby. Took too much off. It's okay, y'all. Nails are meant to be fun. Now, child, I would much rather get it right the first time, but again, hell, I'm still in practice too. You always in practice when you're doing nails. If I'm being honest. That's the beauty of it. You grab a nail and you do it. And if you mess up, well then you just fix it again. Ain't it? Ain't that right, my nail girly owns out there? Yep, that's it. And so from here, we're just going to take our handy dandy brush and just articulate this smile line, okay? All right. The toothpick thing is so smart. Yes, it really is, because I got it off of Shein and it's the best thing, okay? She said from a seasoned nail tech, don't overcorrect. Sometimes you can create your own look and style. I know that's right. Thank you from a seasoned nail tech. That's what I'm talking about. Help me, girl. Yes, cause I'm sure like I am messing it up. I'm messing it up, but y'all, that you know what? That just made me feel so good. Okay, ATW. I really do appreciate this so much. When you are doing this, the learning never stops. It really does not ever stop. Ever, never, never. Ever, never. Okay? And so, I'm going to take that advice and I'm just going to stop correcting and just fix this little part and pop me in the nail lamp because I feel good now. Okay. Period, point the blank. Period, point the blank. Okay. I'm going to fix this on the side, though, because I can't be going out like that. Can't be going out like that. Okay, just cleaning it up. Okay. And then, I like the look, but see, I got just a little bit too much right here. So, I'm literally going to take that little bit off, and then I'm finna move on. I'm finna move on. Move on. She said, move on, girl. Okay. All right. So we have that right there. Okay. And so, y'all, this line is so crooked. Okay. There we go. All right. There we go. Now that look way better. All right. Cool. So there we go right there and stuff and things. How we looking? We looking okay? I mean, that could be way better, but we gonna get there. We got our second coat that we gotta do. No biggie. No diggity. We about to bag it up. I think you're doing so good. Thank you so much, Ember. Thank you, baby. Thank you, ATW. Huh? Thank you so much. Oh. That's it. Do you like my nails, babe? Thanks, honey. Thank y'all so much. Y'all sure do know how to make a girl feel special, okay? All right, so I'm gonna do that with my second coat. So I'm gonna go in. I'm actually gonna use this brush right here for the second coat to fill it in and then just correct the smile line. Then we're gonna move on to the design of it all, which is very simple because I don't want to do too much, go too crazy on these nails, but I want to go crazy enough to where they like, oh, okay, those are different, those are cute and stuff and things. And so the inspo is going to be these nails that I did, y'all. Now, when I first started out, I had did these nails right here, these love notes. And so I'm going to do something similar to that on this nail. And so, yeah, y'all, don't look at my disc. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy right now. It's crazy work. Okay. But yes, so that's going to be the inspo for the nail. And then I'm going to be going in with my, where is that blue at? I got a blue that I'm going to be using. Uh-oh, gotta pick that up. So I got a blue from Morta that I'm going to be using. I'll show y'all. Okay, here it is right here. So here's the blue. It's a little darker. It's a little darker blue. It's not the same blue, but it's blue enough. right? And it has like a little shine to it. So I was like, I have to figure out how I'm gonna how I'm going to I'm hollering, y'all. She go here singing. How I'm going to incorporate my blue into my nails. And I was like, huh, I'm gonna use that blue for this. All right, so yes, y'all. So I'm gonna take my Nor white, and just fill it in. And then I'll take my handy dandy brush. Yeah, I have to be quiet sometimes or else, well, I might just mess up, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You still want to do it tonight? Or huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can go tomorrow. Right now, I'm just focused on my nails. All right, y'all. So don't worry. We're going to clean it up with our little liner brush. I like to go in with this part because then I can fill in these little small areas here. And again, you mess up, baby, just clean up. You got to clean up what you mess up. Starting your nails over again. Oh, they probably be like, girl, you is tickling. I know it. I am. Just imagine what Sugar be saying, y'all. I be having songs for days. But like I said, I enjoy doing nails. Like, you gotta make them fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't be serious, right? Be serious enough to make sure your craft is everything that you want it to be. It's articulate to the design that you want, that you're going for. However, do not be beating yourself up. You know, nails are meant to be an expression of you. Okay? So, yeah, just let that be it. All right. Exotica said, hey, Sugar. Exotica said, hey. She said, hey there, how you doing? So here we go. I'm just filling in these little gaps over here, y'all, because y'all know I couldn't get my brush all the way over there. And then just finishing off this line. That's all I'm doing here. But I'm just taking my time. But also going back to ATW, a seasoned nail tech. She said, don't think about it too much. No, but seriously, she was like, don't overdo the smile line, or else, you know, well, you'll have your own design. And sometimes I be needing that motivation, like, be like, girl, no, you're good. Keep moving on. Because I just stick there and just keep taking off and putting it back on. And believe it or not, I enjoy when y'all be giving me feedback. Like, it makes me so happy. It lets me know that y'all are engaged and in tune, but two, that you all really do want to see me grow as I pour into you all. So I just really appreciate this so much. I really do. I be cracking my little jokes or whatever, but y'all sure know how to make a girl feel special. Okay, we're gonna pop that in the nail lamp, okay? And then we're gonna move on, okay? Come on, light. Child, my light is acting crazy. Okay. All right. Anywho, moving on. Now, we're going to go ahead and make our lines. Okay, and then we're going to go in with our blue. Now, like I said, I'm not using the traditional light blue, like the ruler, like the paper colored blue or whatever. I'm going in with a darker blue because it has like a little shine and little, you know, pizzazz to it. Okay. And the channel is called what? Uniquely Destiny. So we're gonna make it pop and stuff and things. And while I go in with those lines, I'm gonna do a XO pattern on one of the nails, and then the other nail, I'm just gonna do a heart. But yeah, so like I said, this is gonna be a fun design. You all can do it at home if you want to or not. But yeah, so I'm gonna start putting stuff away. If you ain't using the stuff, just go ahead and put it away. You know what I'm saying? And staying organized throughout the entire process is a great thing. You know, that way you don't have so much cleanup at the end. You know, use your free hand to just do what it needs to do. Okay, the white is whiting. You hear me? The white is whiting, okay? Next. Okay, we're going to put the mortar back. Give me a second, y'all. Let me put this stuff back. And mortar you can get off of Shein. This color, this box, it comes with about 7 colors, okay? You can get them off of Shein. All types of colors. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let me put this back over here. Put this back. Let me make sure I ain't how many in here? They give me the same color? No. This is 79. Yeah, that's too dark. Alright, here we go. Moving on. We got some of that off of my desk. Alright, there we go. Boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, here we go. Moving on. Now, I'm going to take my liner brush. And like I said, I'm going off of this design here. So I'm going to be doing the little lines or whatever. You know, do yours however you want to do them. But this is how I'm finna do mine, okay? Alright, have my little small liner brush. Got these off of Shein too. It comes in a pack of 5 for like $1. Okay? Alright, so here we go. Okay? And my first 2 lines on there, okay? You want EAT. Since these are shorter, I have to move smarter. Okay? Have to be quiet, y'all, because if not, whew, it's a little mess. Which I'm not feeling that one at the top right here. Be a friend through thick and thin. Coda, please. What's to you? Then you just go out? You good? Hush their noise. Hey, Leezy World. Thank you so much. Girl, I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, I'm seeing where I'm messing up at right here. But I'm really not finna complicate this design because, yeah, no. It's some notebook paper. Okay, child. Some paper don't even come with lines. And I'm complicating. What? Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. What? Oh. Here's the inspo. I'm trying to make sure I get them right and tight, but see, I can't remember good. These some short nail. These ain't long nail. These short. So you got to do them equivalent to what short nails going to look like. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. You know, I try to go for not the traditional colors most times, even though this is like a dark pinkish purple. But, yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you. Coda. Leave my sugar alone. No, seriously. Ooh. Has she had a body now? They sing to y'all. All right. Okay, y'all. This is where I say you have to be patient with yourself, because I could just easily keep flowing and just keep, you know, flying through this, but I can't. Okay, yes, get me out of the box. So crazy. Thank you so much, girl. Yeah, go on, get into nails. Get into them. You know, I think honestly, nails help me if I'm finna be raw and real. Like, nails help me get through a period of my life where I wasn't happy. I was going through some things, and like I shared a story about my significant other. Like, I went to the shop one time here, and in the midst of me going through something, I was very upset because they did my nails right the first time. Coda. Hold on, y'all. I need to tell Coda something. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I had to talk to my dog. But I was going through something, and I went to a shop, and they did my nails like really fire the next time. One time. Then the next time I went, the lady was like, "Yeah, but I can't do that anymore." I'm like, "You can't do that anymore? What? You just slayed and laid them last week. What's going on? What is going on?" So my significant other was like, "Yeah, you can do them yourself." And when I say I have not looked back, and I ain't going to look back. Now, starting off, I self-doubted so much. because I kept seeing designs that I knew I wanted to do, but I'm a beginner. So how can you get good at something that you never done if you don't try? You know what I'm saying? So I just had to get out of my mindset of not being able to do it in the moment and continuing to practice, you know, as I went on. So, you know, I ended up buying everything I need. I started out with acrylic. Well, actually, I started out drawing because that was my piece, right? Me drawing like SpongeBob, flowers, just drawing on the nails. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty good at this. Then I had to practice acrylic. Acrylic was so ugly. It was so ugly. Girl, it was so ugly. Sugar used to talk about me in a good way. She used to be like, baby, them thin. Them thin mint. You know what I'm saying? And when we say thin mint, that just mean exactly what it sounds like. They thin. And so I was like, well, I don't want my nails to be thin. I want them to be fire. I want when people to look at them, they say exactly what you're saying now. You know, or if they don't like them, that's cool too. But I love them. You know what I'm saying? And again, going through what I was going through, I was just self-doubting and all of that. And I had to come up out of it and be like, girl, either you gonna get good or you ain't. And I made a conscious decision to, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been doing. I just sit here, I practice. And I don't just do basic nails, right? We get complex sometimes. We get a little complex. I just do basic stuff sometimes when I'm teaching or when I'm trying to help other people. Because outside of this, I'm not a license yet, but I will be in Jesus' name, you know. But I just sit there, and over the years, I just sit there and I just made a conscious decision that, yeah, I'm going to eat this shit up. So, oh, shoot. Baby, you see that rat? Oh, I see it. I feel it. Yep. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, but I'm missing one nail. I got it. Thank you, baby. So, yeah. So, that's what I did. So, yes. Thank you so much. Yes, absolutely. Yes, girl. If you need this encouragement, yes. Get out of your head. You can do it. SpongeBob, yes, honey, yes. Bikini Bottom literally is like, yeah, holding up the mirror for me to get my own way. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know I'm doing my own nails, but I actually have Mr. Crab right here. And it was more so when I was going through, you know, my significant other. Yeah, she was cheering me on, but she was more so saying, you know, like, this is what makes you happy, then do it. You don't think about nothing else other than getting better at what you love and then just articulating it from there. So this was like one of my first sets. So just keep going. You know, you see the mistakes I made, right? I could do better with the writing, but the fact that I did it, you know, you got to get out of your head and just do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to look like some other people, but you will definitely wow yourself the more you practice and the more you do it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Just keep going, girl. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep swimming. Keep swimming. All right. Seeing some right here. All right. So that's what I got for my lines. I ain't finna think about it too much, okay? This is what I got for my lines, okay? All right, we're gonna pop that in the nail lamp. For about 60 seconds. About 60 seconds, about 65 seconds. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. ATW says, doing nails allows you to release your inner creativity. It's sometimes easier to master when you come off the dome with your own style. Even when you're teaching, you don't have to be basic. Blows mine. Oh, yes. Yes. I agree. I agree. Because you know what? Sometimes I agree with it, because sometimes I look at designs and I be like, oh, I want to try that. Then when I get to trying it myself, it's like, oh man, mine not coming out like theirs. And it's like, versus when I'm doing, like I'm just freestyling right now, like she said, like, y'all, it just flows. It just feels more natural and right that way when you do your own thing, your own creativeness, you know, on your nails. So I agree with ATW, and that's coming from a seasoned nail tech, okay? Exotica says you definitely have to get out of your own way. I agree. I agree. Lisa, OMG, this is so T-Boo, because I have to send you a picture of my niece's version of Mr. Krabs. Yours is amazing. Yes, send it on. Send it on. Thank you. Yeah, right. I was trying to force myself to fix the creative path when it's not for me. Yeah. No, do what feels good to you. If it feels right to you and you're like, okay, I can do this, you know, this is what I want to do that. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Do it. I feel like that's how you grow too. You elevate your craft that way too. You know, you ain't you're taking a design that you do see and you're like, okay, I can use that as inspo, but then putting a twist on it with your own. You know what I'm saying? With your own creativeness. So, honey, don't be beating yourself up. You got this. You got this. Like I said, I got a long way to go myself. You know what I'm saying? It's some designs that I still ain't tried, you know, but I too got to get out of my own way still, you know. But hey, we ain't giving up. We ain't stopping. We ain't not doing something because, well, nah, we ain't doing it. We just taking our time, and when it's the right time to, you feel like it's time for you to elevate to the next part or next chapter of doing nails, then you'll get there. Until then, just take your time and do what feels right on your heart. And use the gifts and talents that God has put within you to just reach those high levels that I know that you're going to be great at. You're already good at it, but you're going to be great. How about that? How about that? Ah. All right, y'all. We just going in with our second coat. Okay. Okay, I'm going to clean this up because I kind of went over that smile line just a little bit, but that's all right. That's okay, baby. All right. Messed up a little bit right here. Got a little dot on there, so I'm just clean that up, okay? Yes, girl, you are more than welcome. Lock in, honey. Lock in. You got this. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Bobby. Leezy said, I know you. I really think the marble. Thank you. You know, I like me a good old marble. And believe it or not, when I first moved to Washington State and I used to get my nails done, I used to go to this shop, y'all. They love me so much. It was a husband and wife nail shop, y'all. He could not, he did not understand what marble was at all. Did y'all know I had to literally do a nail for him in the shop and teach him how to do the marble effect? I'm like, how you don't know how to do marble? You got your license. He was like, oh, thank you so much. I know how to do that. I'm like, yes, honey, yes. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can learn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was not offended at all. He was like, okay, I get it. I get it. I can do it. I can do it. Because at first he kept telling me, no, I can't do this. I was like, let me show you. And y'all, I wasn't doing nails at this time. This was probably like, I've been here with a decade now. So this is probably like this is our 7 year together. So this was like 7 years ago, me having to teach him how to do a marble. So, yes, y'all. I guess like you can say I've been coaching, girl. Yeah. Okay, y'all. So here we go. Make sure you ain't got no hairs and stuff in it. Okay. All right, here we go. Moving on. So I'm just gonna do me a little heart of love on this nail. And what I like to do is take my brush here. I mean, not my brush. Child. Y'all know what I mean. My doggone dotting tool. I like the smaller side. And I'm going to go in and just do me a little heart, okay? Just a little small heart. If you want somebody to love, you need, you'll never find. What you gonna do, baby? Okay. All right. So I got a little heart there. See the little heart? It's so cute. It's so little. Okay, and then I'm going to just go in with some little dots. You know, just make it flow. And if you don't like it, just take it off, okay? But the premise of you doing your own nails is you're doing a design that makes you happy, that you like, and that makes you look so fly and so cool. Okay? See little polka dots? Aw, they so cute. Very simple. Very demure. Okay? Yes, honey. Lazy said, thank you, Isa. I'm going to subscribe back after this story. Aw, do you think the resin and acrylic can work together? I don't know. When I use acrylic, honestly, I just use the acrylic and monomer, baby. I don't do nothing too crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't do nothing too crazy at all. So, I don't know. Try it out, though. I just say try it out, and you let me know. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'm going to write on this one right here. I'm going to write a love note, okay? Y'all ready for my love note? Natural woman. All right, let me get my let me put this in a nail lamp, and while I put this in a nail lamp, let me get my my other, okay, Johnson. These gel liner nail polishes, y'all. You can get them on Amazon right now for well, I got mine for $6, $7. I think they were $6.99 if I'm not mistaken. And it come with 10 colors. I'm finna show y'all. Finna show you right now. Right now. Thank you, Exotica. I love this it. Thank you. And I was just thinking about transparent effect with it. Go for. Oh yeah. Yeah. I make earrings and coasters with resin, so I was thinking they make. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I have had, is that what it's called? Baby, I just call them flakes. If it's called resin, then I have had a blue and white and clear set with resin. If that's what the gold flakes are called. And yes, it works just fine. Like, just fine. All right, y'all. Y'all see all of these? Amazon. Get to Amazon. Amazon, $7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, baby, for $7. Or you can go on Shein. Y'all know I love me some Shein. She is in his house. She is in the house now. And get your colors. I'm gonna show y'all all the colors. So here go the first 5 colors. Okay. Here's the first 5 colors, from black, red, light pink or nude, to dark pink to blue. And then on this side, more pink, nude, white, purple, and green. You can't beat that with a long handle spoon. Okay? Yes, check them out. Lisa said, yes, thank you. But girl, yes, girl, you know I love being, well, if you don't know, girl, welcome to the channel, girl. I love being a sale girl. Yes. SSB said, I'm going to check them out. Yes, check them out, SSB, girl. Yes, honey. I don't buy nothing too crazy, baby. We balls on the budget. We balls on a budget. All right, here we go. I'm looking for the black. We're going to give it a little pop. Okay. All right. So here's what they look like. Very pigmented colors. They fill the whole bottle up, y'all. So be careful when you're first using these, and just take off anything you don't need, because like I said, they fill the whole bottle up. You can't see in there, but child, do not be discouraged, because baby, you're gonna get a bang for your buck. Okay, you hear me? I said you're gonna get a bang for your buck. Yes, I'm telling you, it's just be pigmented, honey. I know this right. They better give me an affiliate link, honey. That's what I'm saying. Child, I'm gonna have to call them, Lisa. What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna put the girls on. What y'all got going on? Anywho, moving on. All right, we're gonna put we're going to put love you. Yeah, love ya. And again, this is just my own little design. See, one thing about these, be careful with these little brushes, because right here at the tip, I don't know if y'all can see, it looked like it's blurred out, but right here at the tip, there's some little bristles there that will get to the nail before your actual color does. So just make sure you have some color on those little bristles, or you can get you a thinner. And I know I'm jumping from brand to brand, but this is why it's good to have multiple, because if one don't work, then by golly, use another one. Okay, and then this is the Burano. So Burano, I don't have that problem right here. See what I'm saying? So I don't have those little bristles at the end right here. Yeah, y'all can see it now. So right here at the end is just a regular brush, no bristles. So I'm gonna have to use this one right here actually. So we're gonna put can y'all see that L? I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to just write this in pink. Actually, let me see. Yeah, because if it don't work, it just don't work. But I'm feeling black. I'm feeling black. Yeah, I know I have to be quiet when I'm focusing. Okay, it's kind of showing up cute. Or whatever and stuff and things. And maybe I outline it with pink. Oh, yeah, I can see it a little bit. You like that SSB? Anywho, moving on. Seriously. We be moving on, honey. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this black and just put it on my palette. And then just make sure you're closing it, or else, y'all, it will spill. I know that might be cliche to some of y'all, but it's not to me. It really makes sense. Because some people just, you know, we don't always close our things, and then we get an attitude because it's spilled. Okay. Natural woman. Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to fix this. Love ya. Love ya. We're gonna have to fix the YA. So just take a little bit of your acetone. It's the amount of control that you have. Thank you, girl. I try. I try. Because that matters. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you are writing on your nails or just doing any design. The control, it plays a huge part, you know? And then what we can't get with our handy dandy white, we just go in with our toothpick. And don't forget, you're going to go in with 2 coats, okay? So we just cleaned it up. So we got love on there. This is what love is looking like. Okay. ATW said, go on and get licensed. Your work is awesome. Oh, ATW, thank you. I am. I promise you I am. Hold on, wait. She said, period. We need it. I know that's right. SSB said, oh, did you ever find the green nail you were looking for? Yes, I did. Girl, guess where I found it, SSB? Sugar actually found it. She walked in with like, oh, you need this? I was like, where you found it? She was like, it was right here on the floor under the it fell, y'all, it fell under all the way under my doggone little desk thing that I have over here on the side of my doggone on the side of me, y'all. I was like, get yours over here. I didn't redid a whole nail. All right, hold on, y'all. Oh, shoot. Okay. Finally got the yeah. Love ya. Can y'all see it? Love ya. Anywho, I like it. We gonna roll with it, okay? We ain't finna redo this until we do the second coat. Actually I am. It's something about that Y. It's too high. It's too high, y'all. Let me just go a little lower. And then we gonna pop this baby in the nail lamp. Cause baby, we ain't got time. We got time, but I'm about finna get ready and say, get yours. So we you know what I'm saying? Okay. Love ya. Okay, I'm more satisfied with it. Love ya. Okay. So anywho, we're gonna pop it in the nail lamp and then we're gonna do our second coat of it all. And this is where I be saying, y'all have to be patient with yourself. I'm telling y'all, nails are meant to be fun. Good night, SSB. Have a good night, lovely. But yes, nails are meant to be fun. They're meant to be inspirational. They're meant to be evocative to who you are. I cannot stress that enough. And shout out to everyone in the chat for giving me the motivation tonight, giving me encouraging words, giving me feedback. You know, shout out to ATW for being a nail tech herself and being like, look, nah, girl, you got it. Don't think about it too much. Cause you know, that really helps me, you know what I'm saying? And when I go to school, I do want to be like one of those students where they have to teach me the minimal, but I'm learning the max. You know, I'm getting a bang for my buck. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. You know, I don't want to be one of those students, even though, you know, to each their own. You know, beginners are beginners, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of an intermediate, and I'm okay with that. However, you know, I don't want to be them having to teach me so much. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a little ahead of the curve just a little bit. So, yeah. I've been doing nails for about 2021. What's this? 26. So, in May, it'll be 5 years just at home on my own. Just about 5 years. Just playing around. My favorite is acrylic, though, if I'm being honest. I love me some acrylic. Thank you. Thank you. And you want to make sure you're holding your finger. That's where that firmness comes from. Make sure you got that finger nice and firm, okay? Nice and firm, okay? Nice and firm. Thank you. You are most welcome, lazy girl. I don't know everything, but what I do know, I dang on sure don't mind sharing. Just love. I wanna be with you. Hey. When I say season, I'm in the game for over 20 years. Wow. Wow. Acrylic will always be the goal. Yes, Exotica, it will be. In 20 years, wow, that is a blessing. I really do appreciate, you know, any feedback, anything you want to share. Yeah. I'm trying to be seasoned like that. Okay, with a little razzle dazzle, you know. I really do appreciate you so much. I really, really do. Because I'm telling you, at one point, I was about to just be like, you know what? You can have it. Release them. I'm like, I'm only cheating myself, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be able to have something that I'm passionate about. Like, I'm passionate about teaching. You know, like, I used to teach, you know. Passionate about giving back. I do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about looking good. Just looking sexy. Oh wait, no, I'm being funny, but I do like to look good, and I love me some nails. Love me some nails. So I just appreciate that. You just don't know how that makes me feel. Seriously. Okay, we got our heart on there. And then we're gonna do our dot, polka dots. And what I would suggest is make sure y'all have people that do give you that raw and honest feedback. Like, I do be appreciating when y'all be like, look, nope, that don't, girl, nope, that ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that, and I never take it as y'all trying to be mean or nothing. It's just like y'all looking out. I appreciate that. Tell me, cause baby, I don't want to be out here just looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be looking crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the nail lamp. And then I'm going to outline my love and yeah with pink. You don't have to do this per se, but I'm going to do that just so that I can see the nails that much more better. So, yeah. And I think it's going to give it that pop that I'm looking for too. I'm gonna add, of course, y'all know I like me some good old Dollar Tree, so it would not be a set without going in with my Dollar Tree jewels. Okay. Yes. And shout out to the Dollar Tree. I don't know about y'all Dollar Tree, but my Dollar Tree around here, baby, they be on and popping. They be on and popping like Chris Brown. You hear me? Now, sometimes I can't get everything I'm looking for. You know, one day I go in there, they had the stuff. So I just try to grab what I can. Then the next day they don't. But anywho, moving on. All right. Let me show y'all my little jewels. So we're going to go in with our little jewels right here in just a second. But before we do that, let's put these up because we already done use the color that we gonna use. This is what I mean when I say just make sure you are cleaning up your area. You know what I'm saying? All right, we'll put that over there. All righty. Now, let's go back in. If it helps, unless a lot has changed, school teaches basic manicures and pedicures. Focuses on sanitation to avoid fungus. It touches on acrylic and get the nail. Yes, that helps a lot. You know, because I do want to know what I'm what to expect when I go into school or whatever. Because like even just with my little hearts and stuff, I want to be better. They look good, don't get me wrong, but everybody can improve. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can be better. You know what I'm saying? So I just appreciate that. Yes, so that definitely helps me out. Tell me more. Lizzie said, I think that's the hardest part for me. It's gonna get even to the other side. I know that's right, child. Trust me, when I get to that that non-dominant hand, using my left hand to do my right hand, whoo-wee, I'm telling you. But for the acrylic piece, like I just practice. I just practice and practice and practice until I've gotten better and better and better. I still got a long way to go, but it's more clean. It's not no acrylic all back there and my nail bed looking all bumble jumble. Like they look way better than when I first started. Child, go look at some of them videos. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. All right. Anywho, moving on. Well, you gave him some. No. I think I'm gonna have to learn how to position my hand. He whining, uh-huh. Oh yeah, positioning is everything. And you can do it. Trust me, you. Trust me, you. Just take your time. Focus on what you're doing. Get a nice firm grip and you got it. literally just going on the perimeter of the nail. That's it. I'm not doing nothing too crazy. I'm just making them see that they say love and then yeah. Okay? That's it. Okay. So you can see a little better now. Just says love ya. I don't know if y'all can see it that way, but my yeah is not as quite young like I wanted to, but it's there. You're gonna see it way better when I do the second coat and top coat it. And I don't want my oh too thick, so I'm gonna take off just the slightest little bit and pop it in the nail lamp. Okay, pop it in the nail lamp. Okay. Now, very easy. Now, get you a nail rack like this. Get you a nail rack like so. Like this right here. And get you some press-on nails to practice with. Dollar Tree has press-on nails. I'm going to show y'all the Dollar Tree brand. Hold on. If I can get it open, child. Okay, there we go. Something is stopping this from opening. Okay, here go the Dollar Tree. But actually, here are the Shein brand right here. Those are stiletto. And then here are the Dollar Tree brand right here. This is what they look like. So you can get you some Dollar Tree nail tips and just practice on, or practice on yourself, you know. But do what feels right to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do this too. It ain't nothing to it but to do it, child. It really ain't. My little country self can do it. Y'all can do it too. What'd she say? The hard part. I think I'm gonna have to learn how to. Like the one always allows grace. Yes, yes. ACW said nail enhancements and nail artists learn through continuous learning classes or self-teaching. You have that part on block. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that because I used to beat myself up so much. Y'all don't understand. Then I literally had to pray. You know how they say prayer changes things? No, it does. Y'all know I love me some Jesus, but it really does. And like what you said, like just practicing, I just saw myself over like over the years just get better and better. I said, okay, me, I know you damn right. Who is? But thank you for that, because I don't know, it's just me and Sugar let me do her nails and stuff sometimes. Mainly she let me do her feet, so I think I'm pretty advanced in feet too. And growing up, my mom used to make me give her feet massages. So when I started doing nails, I just ended up, you know, practicing that, taking that more serious, you know. So I really do appreciate that, because I just want to be better. I want to be good at what I do, so when I do get my license, my customers leave just as happy as they come, you know. But yes. You made me feel. Who are you barking at, babe? I said, who are you barking at? All right. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Thank you. Yeah, I do. I start off anyway. Oh, look at you. All right. I'm just cleaning this up right here. Y'all, something is crazily buzzing around me. So there's the love. Love ya. Okay. I'm going to pop that in the nail lamp. And then we are going to add our little jewels to the nail at the cuticle area. Now tomorrow we're gonna do a set. We're gonna do the next hand. Y'all gonna see me struggle with this non-dominant hand. You heard me. You heard right. You heard me. Huh? Yeah, I was shutting my head. You want me to shut my hair too? Y'all, my baby want y'all to see my hairdo, so I'm gonna show y'all my hairdo. I took my braids out, y'all. I just look like a little natural woman. Give me the brush so I can show you. Oh, okay. Well, never mind, y'all. I ain't gonna show y'all my hair tonight. Yes. Sugar said she gonna do some straight bits. I know this right. Izaka said, you have to believe in yourself. Yes. All right. Last but not least, I'm going to go in to give it a little razzle-dazzle. Put one right there. You going to like this set, though, baby. Yeah, my baby do, we do 1 to 10. Like, I tell her, baby, rate me from 1 to 10. She'll tell me, oh, baby, this is a 7, though. Like, she give me that raw, real feedback. And, you know, it's real. Like, I'd rather you tell me what it's giving, you know, so I can be that much more better when I go in the next time. Because I'm going to try to kill it the next time. I don't know. Please don't strike me, YouTube. But, yeah. So, I'm just going to put a little jewel right here at the tippity tip. We're going to go in with our dark pink to set it off in this mug. And sometimes when I be telling folks I do my own nail, they don't even believe in me. Nuh-uh, no you didn't. Well, don't ask me then. Hell, I told you I did it myself. Okay. All right, y'all. So here we go right here. As you see, I see you getting licensed. Then within a year you can, because a master nail tech and teach your own class. You think so? I know that's right. A master nail tech is nice. Where I can teach, I know this right. I gave it a razzle-dazzle. Thank you for the ATW. Huh? I hope not. That little box beef. Woo. All right. Yes, you know what though? I would really like to teach a class if I'm being honest, because that's my passion. Like my granny used to tell me, you're gonna either be a nurse or a teacher. And I still feel like I want to go back to get my nursing degree, if I'm being honest. But teacher, I already got that. So what's the name, girl? Look for me. That name sound familiar, Lester. I don't know. I don't know. So silly. Yeah, because I got the teaching, like I love to teach y'all so much. So here we go right here. So I appreciate that so much. And I want me a shop on my own land. So I'm working really hard, y'all. I just want to encourage y'all, work hard at what you want. Save your money. Save your money. Buy land. Buy land and invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, I'm going in with my McCart top coat. I'm just going to top coat everything. Make sure I'm going sidewall to sidewall. Again, covering the entire perimeter of the nail. From cuticle to tip. Okay. Cleaning up. Yeah, what's the name? No, never mind. All right. All right. Sidewall to sidewall. I'm just going in, and then we're going to clean up any extra polish that may get on the outside of the nail, okay? That's the brother. That's the little brother. All right. So, just taking my time, and make sure that marble or this blooming polish is fully dried, or else it will get on your brush. So that's something to make sure you are careful about too, okay? All right. Okay. Now on to our Love Ya. It give it a little pigmentation, a little bit more pigmentation, y'all. When I add the top coat, let me show y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me do this. Let me do this thumb right here. Unless y'all can see it already. All right, so right here I got a little hair in it. Take that hair out. Do not cure your nail with some hair in it, or else you're going to be walking around with a hairy nail. And if that's what you like, then hell, go do it. Just walk around hairy. You just hairy for no reason. Your nail hairy for no reason. You ain't got no berry, you ain't got no Bernstein, nothing. You ain't did no fluffy, nothing. None of that. But, yeah. Anywho, move on. All right, so here is the nail set. Can y'all see? There we go, up close, and then here we go. Love ya. Okay. You know, just very simple. Very simple. Nothing too crazy. Very simple, okay? All right, so I need to do a little cleanup. Taking my little brush here with a little acetone on it. Just going around the cuticle areas. We don't have much cleanup, but I still rather be safe than sorry, honey. Oh, wow. Dang. Oh, wow. All right, so here we go. One more time before we go into the lamp. Just something simple. I like to get close to the camera so y'all can really see. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to pop her in the nail lamp for about 70 seconds. Okay. And I'll show you all what this top coat is looking like. So here's the top coat I use. It comes in a pack of two for $7 on Amazon. Okay. So yes. ACW said, once you take the step, God gonna do the rest. Yes, hallelujah. I'm so glad I found your channel. You remind me a lot of myself. Never stop and always believe. Thank you so much, ATW. Yes, hallelujah. I received that message. You know, God is real. And prayer is real. Determination, all of that. But my God is awesome, okay? And I appreciate that. I ask that you just continue to pray for me, with me, and always, you know, keep that keep motivating me, because I want to be better. I love me some constructive criticism, even if it ain't constructive. It's just feedback that I need to hear. So share it with me. I want to hear it. I need to hear it. I want to evolve. I'm determined to get my own business. I'm determined to have my own land and my own shop, and then help others and build generational wealth, you know. So help me. So you know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate that, and I'm so glad you found my channel too, and I'm so glad that you stopped by too. So thank you so much. Thank you, Izaka. Izaka said, step out on faith. Amen. Yes. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I promise I will. I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. He said, it's already done. He waiting on you. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't fight it. All right. All right, y'all. This is the final look for the nail set. Y'all let me know what y'all rated in the comments. I'm so happy that y'all stopped by my channel. I'm going to turn them this way. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Bling, bling, bling. So, yes. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for the encouragements, the prayers, and the motivation. I thank God so much for each and every one of y'all. I thank God for y'all journey too. I thank God for pushing us and elevating us and never stopping, even when it's hard. You know what I'm saying? I could have easily been like, I'm not doing this nail set no more tonight because all the hiccups y'all saw me have. But I'm always going to push myself that much harder. And something good is going to happen, and something God is always about to take place. So I'll keep that in my forethought, in my mind, and in my heart always, and I pray that you all do too. As I can say, it's a 10. Okay. Shawty, she a 10. Hey, a 10. Thank you so much, y'all. I really do hope y'all enjoyed this nail set, and I will be back tomorrow to do this hand here. We're going to struggle a little bit. We're going to strain a little bit, but we're going to get it done in Jesus' name, okay? You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. Remember to pray. Remember to keep the faith. And as I always say, I love you. I have so much love for you all. And I just want to always be an encouraging light. If you don't take nothing else, take that you are phenomenal and you can do all things, okay? Period, point to blank, okay? All right, y'all. We up out this thing. Bye, y'all.